The lob. When used offensively and at the right time and place, it can provide a strategic change of pace. It moves the other team back in the court and causes them to lose positional advantage. A defensive lob can buy you time from deep in the court when you're being attacked and you really can't play an effective drop shot. But the offensive lob is really the fun shot. You're up at the kitchen line, you get a ball you can handle, you loft that ball over their head and watch them scurry back for it. It can really change the momentum of a point and get you a lot of winners that you otherwise wouldn't be able to find from just playing the ball softly in the kitchen. The lob is a simple stroke, but it requires practice to develop the right touch. When it goes wrong, a flubbed lob, or flob, can result in getting whacked from close range and cause your partner to give you the stink eye as he walks back rubbing his new pickleball tattoo. But lobbing's definitely a weapon you want to have in your arsenal. Let's see when, how, and where to hit this shot. Remember that lobbing from the kitchen is your best bet. First of all, you got to wait for the right ball. You want to have that ball that kind of sits up for you out in front of you so you can go ahead and get underneath it and take it over their heads. Second, you want to really make it look like a dink until it isn't. So as you're coming to that ball, everything about you says dink until it doesn't. You're going to follow through high, getting that ball over their backhand shoulder. Another thing you can do with your lob to make it more effective once you get practice at this is you're going to go ahead and you can just put a little top spin on it. That ball will hit and continue to spin away from your opponent. And one final factor, don't forget the wind. It's a lot easier to lob into the wind than downwind. That wind kind of holds that ball up, so that allows you to really get it over their head and have it drop into the court at the last second. When you find the right opportunity, lift the ball over your opponent's head, preferably over the backhand shoulder if possible, because even if your lob's a bit short, most players have trouble hitting a powerful backhand overhead. You can even lob off a volley to add an extra element of surprise. Keep your backswing very short like a dink. Get below the ball with your paddle, then sweep upward and follow through to a smooth high finish, like this. Lobbing can be a lot of fun, but what happens when your opponents turn the tables and lob you? Let's see how we defend this shot. When your partner scrambles to return a lob, where should you go? I advise retreating to a position on the opposite side of the court, about 10 feet inside the baseline. If your partner can drop the ball into the kitchen, you have time to move up in the court. If the ball is lobbed back to the other team, up high, you have time to move back and take up a defensive position with your partner. See here how I track the ball over my shoulder and drop the ball back into the kitchen. Again, my partner moves back into perfect position so he can react to any shot that comes his way. When our opponent tries the lob again, I call the ball as mine and put away the overhead. Communication and proper movement as a team enable us to regain forward position, put pressure on our opponent, and take advantage of their next short lob. That's how you turn defense into offense. Here I'm able to get back and hit a successful drop shot. My partner and I move forward as a team, forcing a dink from our opponents. When those dirty scoundrels lob us again, we execute the same movement pattern to the opposite side, switching sides of the court and moving as a team so we can once again advance to the kitchen and regain our forward position. I brought my lobbing consultant Cabo with me today to finish up this video. He just wanted to let you know that lobbing is a really important part of the game. It adds unpredictability and variety to your game. When you use it sparingly, it retains that element of surprise. For the senior player, it's just another crafty weapon that doesn't require a lot of power, just a practice touch that causes that other team to go into full scramble mode sometimes. Remember, disguise this lob as a dink until the last second. Then you sweep upward from under the ball to a high finish, hitting that ball over the backhand shoulder of your opponent if possible. When you master this shot, the lob can become another great weapon in your arsenal. Have fun with it. Is it too boring? And see you on the courts.